Hey guys, so I've had several of you asking to tell you a little bit more about what this digital marketing thing is and how it works and what exactly is entailed. So I wanted to make this little video just to kind of give since it's so multifaceted, there's a lot of different pieces and parts that are part of this. And so I wanted to do this video to just kind of fill you in on what all the options are and how it's working and share a little bit about my own journey with it. And yeah, and that way maybe it helps spark other questions that you may have because I know sometimes we just don't even know the questions to ask. And so yeah, so some of you, most of you know what I love to do, what I get to do. I stay at home, I work from home. I actually have multiple businesses that I do from my home. I have a candy business. I make caramels and chocolates and truffles and cookies and things, and a specialty items for all the holidays. I just do it on holiday seasons, Father's Day, Mother's Day, Easter, Thanksgiving, Christmas, those kind of things, Valentine's Day, just because time is tight and I love to do it. So I never want to lay it down. But I really enjoy just the artistic, creative element that goes into making it special, handcrafted, hand poured, just to make people's celebrations extra special. That this was made just for them, and yeah, I love it. That my business is called Taste and See Sweets, and then I also have two consulting businesses that I do also do from my home. One is called DeWar Consultations LLC, and that is my own personal coaching business that I get to do, helping people with heart healing or finding those things that are holding them back in their mindsets. Or maybe you've been trying to break through something, overcome, and something just seems to keep getting in the way. I help people find what is that thing? How do we figure out what it is that's holding you back from that next place that God has for you? And so I love that. That kind of is multifaceted as well. I get to just do all different kinds of, if there's prophetic, um, personal I am statements, like what is your purpose, what's your true calling, what is it your voice carries, or healing from hard times, overcoming trauma. We're just shifting a mindset into understanding your authority, and breaking free from things that seem to follow you. So I love doing that. It's been a lot of fun. I enjoy that so much, and it's so rewarding just to get to partner with people in that. And then I also have another business called Innovation Alignment Consulting LLC. And that is where my amazing, beautiful friend Cheyenne and Duho and we partner together with businesses or nonprofits to prophetic consulting over your business or your nonprofit. Wow, God has design for every business, and that has been amazing fun too. We always bring in a third consultant and we seek the Lord individually, the three of us separately, hear from God. We have a strategic questionnaire that helps us to know what it is that our businesses or nonprofit clients are looking for. And then we don't discuss what we've heard until we get together with the client after praying and getting this download. And every time it's amazing because we all three have heard the exact same thing, but different pieces and parts that God is building onto it. And it is so awesome. We enjoy that one too. So I am busy. I am a mama of three. I'm married to my best friend David for 25 and a half years now. And we have three amazing, amazing kids that are all incredibly busy because they're all talented and doing all the athletic things. So we get to travel and watch them and be there for them. So life is amazing and it is busy. But even with all of this, we were finding that I have things that I would like to continue to do and some dreams that we have in our hearts as a family to do, places we want to go. We want to go see some of the places and meet some of the cultures that God has created in other parts of the world. And when you got five of you, you're trying to get there. And our little bit of weekends we could find out carving out of the year, finances. It takes a lot of extra for those things. But we also have some things that are building kingdom out in different places around the world that we would love to partner with financially and be sowing into and investing into. And so we have been praying and seeking all this hard work we do that we love doing. We just were finding that there is more that God has called us to cultivate. And, He's called us to be successful. And so, yeah, in that, I was just seeking the Lord. What does it look like? How I know we're called to build out multiple financial streams, which we already are doing. We also have rental properties, and my husband works at auto dealership as finance manager. So we have multiple streams happening, but we know there's more within us. And so just seeking what that was, I've been praying, like, Lord, what is it? Feeling like there's a breakthrough moment for us in this season that God has. Looking forward to that, seeking Him out on that, declaring all the right things, right? Waiting for that. I came across this digital marketing, and my friend Carrie, I'm one of her coaches for her master class. I do prophetic consulting for her. She has a master class for entrepreneurs, women in business that are all doing their own coaching businesses. And I get that awesome opportunity to coach them prophetically and help them hear that streamlining of what the Lord is saying for their businesses. She is an amazing friend. We have walked together for years now. I trust her implicitly. She's an amazing woman of God. And she started posting about this digital marketing that she had been doing. And the Lord led her to it after a word she got from the Lord about some financial overflow that God has for his people, because there's kingdom things need to be built on the earth. And the finances are needing to come forth. And this is a now season. And so I love now seasons. And this is a now season for us as a family. And so yeah, I just felt like I feel like this is it. She actually made, I believe it was about 59, $60,000 in her first month. I'm like, what is this thing? And I began to look into it, asking her about it, and just felt like this is it for us. And just seeking out what it is. Some of the things I love about this, things that I am super passionate about, that I get to do now in this aspect is number one, helping people carve out those financial streams so that they can build out the dreams God's put within them. So that's awesome. And this new thing I have has elements of that in it. The other thing I'm super passionate about is helping people find their voice. God gave each one of us a voice that has a message or a release of His image in the earth. And each person carries their voice print from God like no one else. And so I know it took me years to find my voice. That's part of what I love that I get to do in coaching and ministry, is helping people find their voice and find their confidence in who they are meant to be. And so another part of this digital marketing is I get to help people find their voice. And on top of that, I have been in moments where like I know my voice is meant to reach other people that I don't know how to reach at seasons in my life. And God has put a burden in my heart for them. And He's put something in me to give to them. Like we all have something from God to give. And the word tells us in Romans that all of creation is longing for the peace of God that we carry, for us to know who we are and just to rise up in the full understanding of who He's created us to be in our piece of God's image that we carry like no one else does, because all of creation is longing for that piece of God to come back into the earth through man as God designed it. And so I love that verse. That's a part of my life mission, is to help people find out who they are and find their voice and get it to the right places of where are the people that are crying out for you, for the vision that you have, the dream that you have, the business that God has put in you, the solution that you're carrying for the world, or what your voice has in it to breathe and release that healing and hope and courage and leadership and justice, right? And so I love that I'm getting to do that with this digital marketing, because I have found, like, with the minimal time that I have, I love to get on social media and check in on my friends. But I just don't have a whole lot of time to do that. And when I do that, I can just barely, like, I can't get in there and type all the words that I would love to share every time over everyone's post that they have. And but with Facebook, if you don't aren't diligent to get on, the algorithms are very, um, they're very, I don't know what the word may be, but they're very difficult to try to reach people outside your inner circle. They don't work like that. And so they're very much determined who sees or who hears you, who sees you, who can find you based on the algorithms. And so I have mainly just been on Facebook most of this time because of my time frame, and just not having a motive, I guess, to jump into some of the other social platforms. Although I've been feeling the Lord saying it's time, like there's people in other parts of the world that are crying out for you, that you can help them know who they are and they can turn around and bring their peace of God to the places of the world that are crying out for them. But how do I find them, God? And so that's been another prayer I've been praying that I feel like this digital marketing has answered. And so, yeah, I I love this. I've learned like with the different types of social media, there's different algorithms. And so this has completely helped me understand. I'm still learning, I'm still growing. I will 100% say that. But what I love about this is that it has all of the training. There have been people who have spent countless hours and time learning how each of the different social media platforms work. TikTok is different than Facebook, Instagram is different than Pinterest, YouTube is different than all the rest of them, right? And so um, there are people who have already done all of the time and the work. And even, I mean, Facebook has classes you can pay for to learn and study their algorithms so you can be successful in business. I have friends who've done that. They've spent all the hours and then they spend hours a day. Then implementing these method to strategies that Facebook has set up to try to reach other people outside of their inner friend circle. Um, and so, yeah, these people have already done that. And so I have already like with what I found here, this amazing legacy builders, and they have all this training. And so I have learned so much about each of the different platforms. And what I love about this too is that you don't have to already know how to do it all because I don't know all this tech stuff. Like I can kind of figure stuff out, but it takes me a while if it's something that's new to me. If nobody's there to show me how to do it, I'll figure it out, but it might take me a while and I might mess up along the way a little bit, but I love this because there are there's a live community that is happening. I looked yesterday and it was like 29.7 thousand people that are just in this community from all over the world, and they're all for each other, and they're all for you, and they're all succeeding, and we get to succeed together. And so there's training in there, there's wins, there's just a whole page of where people can get in and just post their wins and bring encouragement to each other. There's a page for tech support. So there also is a search engine where I can go in and go, look, I am stuck. Like I was setting all my things up with this step-by-step videos. I love that. It's not, they don't just like text tell and reading the typed words how to do it, but there is a step-by-step video. Follow me. I'll show you exactly how to do it. Push pause, go in and do it, and then go back and do the next step. And you're setting up click funnels. You've got these automated emails. They're personalized for you. They're already set up to go based on the business strategy, how to reach the people who are looking for what you have. They're already in there. And there's like 13 automated emails, and it also has statistics so you can know exactly who it is that you're reaching. And there's all this training on how to find what your voice is in your messaging so you can find the people that are looking for you on TikTok or on Instagram. It's amazing. So there's all this like how-to training of people who've already done all this work and spent all these hours. It's all in one. And then there's this community. So I ran into a glitch. Just one of the domains that I was using came from a host that wasn't compatible with this new thing, and I didn't know how to fix that. I jump in there in the tech, I just type up something, and somebody who's she's not getting paid, she's making no money, she's already done this, she's doing her own thing, she's her own digital marketer that she is working and doing her own business, helping other people out, jumps on there and just says, "Hey, can I call you and I can help you?" And she was, I don't even know where she lives, but she didn't know me. She just took time out of her day to call me. There was one tiny little thing I needed to do, and it was all set back up. It's just amazing. And so that's kind of like some of the things that I love about what this is. So, and I want to keep you all night. So let me just kind of dive into the different things that it offers. So one of the things that this does is if you simply are looking for a way to do business online, maybe you don't have your own business, but you want to help other people who do have businesses to get online. This is the strategy, it's the blueprint, it's the training. They have mindset coaching. Mindset is everything. And there is some incredible mindset coaching. They have live webinars that you can invite people to. If there's questions, they don't know how it works. It's live. I think it's twice a week that you can jump on. It's free. There's also live tech support. I don't know about you, but tech support, I like sometimes you would pay anything for it. And this is just ongoing all the time, live tech support. Not only there's the chat you can type in, or you can type in the search engine and see all these other people who've already asked your question, which is awesome. Because I don't know about you, but sometimes I feel like this is a dumb question. I should know this. But no, somebody else has already, several others have already asked that question. They had the same question you did, and there's all these other people help them find it, and they immediately attach the link right there to that text thread. And so, yeah, you have it right there. So there's that part of tech support, but then there's live tech support that you can get on twice a week. It's scheduled in a calendar. You can jump on with any tech question you have, and they have tech support there. It's amazing. Um, yeah, this community is amazing. And they will also establish, like, hey, let's set a goal and let's hold each other accountable and let's try to reach this goal. How are we going to do this? Let's encourage each other. And so there'll be little groups that launch, hey, who wants in on this 90K in 30 days? Who's going to jump in with us? We have this new strategy. We're going to do it together. We'll help each other. It helps you stay motivated. Love it. And so there's just all kinds of training. I think I watched maybe 4 different live other people's, they were recorded, so I can go back and watch them later when I have time, because I don't always have the opportunity to jump on live, and you don't have to do any of that, but there's so much training. So I think I've watched 4 different trainings on TikTok alone. I had no idea, like, if you're going to be successful and reach people, the way TikTok works is they want you to succeed, and their easiest way to reach people that you're looking for. But you have to reach them in the first 3 seconds. Well, how do you do that? I don't know how to do. I'm used to building out relationship with people, right? And then finding out what they need and how can I help them. This is in the first 3 seconds, you know who it is that you are trying to reach, because it's built in you. So they tell you how to figure that out, how to put it into a concise, streamlined messaging, so that you can get your message to that person in that first 3 seconds. And then they teach you how to post 3 times a day, or how you can set it up where it does it itself. And they're super easy. They're simple, they're fast. They teach you how, like, I had no idea, if you are trying to do a digital marketing profile on TikTok, then you need to make sure that you're not following someone who is in cooking and travel and your best friend on that business profile, because that's going to mess your algorithms up, and it's going to prevent you or delay you from them trying to find you to the people that are looking for what you have. And so I love that I've learned so much, and all I have to do is sit there and listen. And so I don't have time to sit and listen to hours and hours a day of training. But what I love about it is there's an app on my phone that's free. So I have listened while I'm driving. I've listened while I'm cleaning up the house. I've listened while I'm a multitasker. I have to be a multitasker or nothing's going to get done, right? And so I love that too. They made it so easy. There's a free app, and all the training is in there. The community is in there, so you can type your stuff in, and then you can also access it on your desktop or laptop. And so, yeah, so that part is amazing. So here is what all you have options if you're looking at this. There is a $900 package. It's not a package, but it's a product, I guess. It's a digital product. That's what I bought. I bought the $900 product, and I own it. And so now there's also a $600, a $300, and a $100. And so once that you purchase whichever one you want, you have access to all that is in within that digital product. It is yours, you own it. And you have already in your training set up everything to where as soon as somebody decides they want to buy it from your website, you immediately get paid 100% profit. There's not a pyramid. You don't owe anybody else pieces and parts. I own it. So every time I turn around and someone buys, from me, then they own it, their own, and I own my own. And so it's 100% profit every time. So it's so that's how it's possible to make those incredible dollar amounts. I mean, I don't have them in front of me, or I would share. I did just post it on my Facebook. Just all these stories, all these people who are like, and they're financially thriving, and their stories of, I mean, I hear some of these testimonies that they share, because there's a whole section of people's testimonies. This a mom who got divorced and they were about to foreclose on her house and she had no idea what to do. The Lord puts this in her hand and she feels like this is for me and she jumps in there. Now, not only is she just able to pay rent, but she's thriving and she's able to, take her kids and put them into the ballet and the things they cost money, but not just enough. It's the abundance that God has for us. And He wants that for us because we have been trained to steward it well by Him and to turn it around and make it multiply His kingdom in the earth. And so that was a beauty. There's so many of those stories. There's stories of people who are like, look, I didn't do enough before I retired, and now what am I going to do? And I heard a grandmother saying how she had a heart. She wanted to help put her grandkids through college, and college prices. I mean, that's where I am right now. You can see I'm in this hotel room. We came and brought my daughter and her best friend. They've been best friends since kindergarten to come and look at some colleges here. We're in Oklahoma City right now. And yeah, they tell you how much it is, and you're like, okay, yeah, this is part of life, right? So this grandmother who is, and there's several like that. They come on and they like my story is, I'm the grandma that wants to be able to help fund my grandkids' college education or invest in their career, and I just didn't have enough with the economy today. And you guys, if you've listened to me at all in any capacity, know that I 100% believe that we abide in heaven's economy and not the economy of the country or city or state where we live. But we have to activate that. And so this has been an amazing tool for that. So there's so many stories, health issues. Some of these people get on and say, look, my wife was very sick. I had $40. I had no insurance anymore. Like, I just lost my job. Um, this has just been, and they turn around and share how this particular digital product has changed their lives and the lives of the people they love. And now they're able to turn around and do more things with it besides just survive, right? Out of survival mode and into thrive. And so, yes, so that is how this works. And so that is one thing you can do is if you simply just want to be someone who gets this amazing digital tool into the hands of other people who are just wanting to turn around and get it out to other people who want to be a part of that. You can do that. The other thing that's amazing that you can do is this has everything within it to be able to get your own business out of your head or out of your brick and mortar and into the digital market, which everything today is going digital. Like I have friends that were looking at starting different brick and mortar businesses and just in learning and assessing out, the market and market values. A lot of things are moving digital. There's also people who have this dream inside of them, that they want to be able to teach people certain things or be able to speak into people or do something from an online virtual place, but they don't know how to get to the people. This has everything someone needs to be able to turn around and do that for their own business and find the people who need what they carry. And so that's another piece of it. Another piece of it is too, this has all the training you need if you would like to digitally market someone else's product. And it's not just, hey, here you go. It is tons and hours of videos training you on how to do these things, and then a community that you can ask help, and then a tech support that is always instantly right there. I am a right now girl, like I want to get it done. I want to be there. I want to do it. I want to mark it off the list. And I don't like to wait for tech support or email response. Like, oh, I don't like that. I like to get it done and keep going and love this because it's instant. There's instant right there. There's people that are live on there. There's also people that have already been on there and asked your question you've asked before. And then there's twice a week you can jump on in the live and ask your very direct question to someone that can help you. So there is that piece as well. So there's all of those elements that you can do. And then there's ways that it teaches you how to brand your business, how to create content, how to create free ads. How do you put free ads out there? How do you market your product in not just on a website, not just on TikTok, but how do you step into the ad market and those ads and how to get them and how to create them and where to go? And there's free so many tools that are out there that I've never heard of before. I didn't know how to find them. They've already found it all and they put it together. And all I had to pay was my $900. Now I own that. But there's a $600, there's a $300 and a $100, and each of them have a piece of what I'm sharing with you. I bought the full package. So everything that I'm sharing with you is included at 900 with a $29 one-time fee. And that is how the Michelle O'Neill, the one who created this business in 2022, that's how she makes money, is now that she's given this free thing and now I own it. I pay my one-time $29 fee to be a part of this online community. And so if you want to multiply $29 times 27 point, oh, it's 29.7 thousand people, that's how much money went to her, right? And whoever she's maybe paying to help facilitate all the things that she's built out for us. But that's it. I don't ever owe anybody ever again for it. When somebody buys it from me, they don't owe me anything. It is your own, and then you can do with it as much or as little as you want. So I have some friends that are like, look, I'm really interested in this. I want to roll it out slowly because I'm still doing my 9 to 5. I want to add a little bit at a time, get comfortable with it before I like officially launch. So my friend Carrie, who made her almost $60,000 in her first month, she did set it all up for a month and then she launched. I just jumped in and launched, and I'm learning as I go because that's just my lifestyle right now. And I'm great with that. And what's great about it is it's made to fit who you are. One of the things that I absolutely love about the people that are part of this community, and Michelle, the one who founded this, is that they want you to succeed. And I mean, she doesn't have to do any of this training. Nobody pays her for it. Once I gave her my $29, that's it. I don't owe her anything. I don't pay her for this ongoing free webinars or tech support. I don't, nothing. She just wants people to succeed. And she is thriving and helping others thrive all over the world. And so I love that. So I love the heart behind it. That they're for you, they're for your success, they're available to you. And then something else I was going to share. But yeah, oh, the main message they give you as you get started in this is you don't have to already have experience. You don't have to be a superstar. You don't have to be the most amazing speaker. You have to be you. And however that looks like for you, if you want to do this type of digital marketing and you want to be faceless, they have a whole training on how you can do this without having to do like what I do and get on there and be like crazy, get your face out there and use your words and hope that it makes sense, right? You don't have to be the face on it. You can do things without having a face and still thrive and succeed. They have an entire set of trainings for those that are more comfortable being faceless. But the main thing they want is for you to be authentically, genuinely you, and that is enough. And I love that message as well. That's a part of my passion. It's helping people know who you are. The uniqueness about you is God designed and God breathed. And it is enough. And it is powerful to be you. And that is their heart. And that is what their message continually comes out of their mouth. And the trainings that I see and the print, they have a daily, somebody is putting out content every day. There's you can read the messaging that they're putting out. They have email hooks. They have like all this. They have 10K and 30-day guide. I mean, there's so many resources. I haven't even begun to tap the surface. So yeah, so there is that, how to brand, how to do the ads, the free ads, how to help someone generate automated emails, how to, pick a domain that's going to work. Little things like, hey, you want to make sure you're a .com and not a .org because that's usually for a nonprofit. Little things that help you really succeed. You want to have a professional email versus a Gmail or another type of free email, because free emails a lot of times will end up in the spam, and the person who clicked to want to hear more about what you have and what you're offering might never see your email because it goes into their spam because I didn't know that. I had no idea. So, I mean, it's amazing. They created this so you can succeed. And so I could succeed. And so we could bring who we are to the world and find the people who need us. So, yeah, so it's just multifaceted. It's go your own pace. It's do it as you are. You don't have to have any experience. My friend Carrie, she had a warm market starting. And so, but there's all these ladies like I've watched, and men, there's lots of men in here. There's people from every country. I don't know about every country, but there's people from all kinds of countries. Because I haven't counted how many, but you get to hear their stories. You get to see their faces, you get to hear their accents, you get to hear their journey, you get to hear their successes, you get to hear their struggles. There's people like, gosh, I'm just discouraged because it's not happening as fast. There's other people like it's happening right away. And so how can we like encourage each other in the process? And so it's amazing. So yes, so basically the part of this blueprint includes a 2 hour workday model, and they teach you exactly what to do in 2 hours a day, where once you've done that, because you can set up your host to set out themselves and to post at different times. And they tell exactly what to do in that 2 hours to succeed and thrive. And all these people are following it. They're succeeding and thriving. It's amazing to just get to be a part of it. And it's 2 hour workday. So if you just want to have that 2 hour workday, there's that. And it's making more money. All these people are finally able to spend time with their family. A lot of the stories are busy moms who really wish they're missing out on their kids' stuff. They want to be able to be there, part of their kid's life. That's a fierce commitment I have, and my husband has. And so I know there's a lot of women who wish they could have that, but they just can't with their current work and their current financial stream. And so this has created a way for them to work this 2 hour workday and bring in more in a month than they were making in a year. For some of these stories, that's what it looks like. And so if you're just wanting to find some way to work from home and generate wealth, this is it. If you are wanting to find a way to get your voice out there and reach the people you're meant to reach, this helps you figure out how to do that and do that, reaching those people. If you're trying to figure out how to put your own product, your own business out there, this is everything you need to do that. If you are trying to help, you just want to get on and help market someone else's product, that's really your passion, is to help someone else's product get out there, and you are thriving by helping them thrive. It has everything you need to do that. If you want to learn how to brand, if you want to learn how to use Canva, if you want to learn how to use Pinterest, if you want to learn how to use YouTube, it's just all there, and you don't have to do it alone. And it's such, to me, like that is a minimal investment in everything that comes, because it's just, I know how much it is. I have four, you heard all my businesses. I also have nonprofits that I do. Some of you know me, like I have my nonprofit work for the two different nonprofits that I do take more time than my work time does, that I do voluntarily. And so they're huge. And I love what I get to do with my nonprofits. I'm in the high schools teaching leadership and identity and purpose in the public high schools, raising up a generation of leaders out of the teenagers. Yeah, I love it. And then I have a youth group at our church that we help co-pastor. We have a youth group that meets in our home. Yeah, we got a lot going on. And so what I love, is that you can learn how to get whatever it is that you have within you and get it out there, and make the difference that you're born and created to make, or help someone else to do that. And so I love this. That was a lot of information. I can happy to answer any other questions you may have. I'm also happy to help walk you through like setup and all of that, although they do a beautiful job of that. But yes, so if you're looking for just a 2 hour workday and thriving, this is it. If you're looking for an additional financial stream to add to what you already have, this is amazing. If you're looking to get your voice out there, if you're looking to define your voice, if you're looking how to market, how to put together ads, how to put together a flyer, a graphic, how do you build your logo, I have all of that. And then how do you get your message to the people who need you? Yeah, it's just so multifaceted and it's amazing. But yeah, so what I was saying, I was trying to remember when I got in the nonprofit part, I have 4 websites that I have built and paid for and created. Yeah, and that's outside of this one. So this will be my fifth. yeah, I know what that takes, and I know the investment it costs to do all that, and then I've never even done all these other things with ClickFunnels and setting up your accounts and streaming things in and automated emails and building your email list out and mindset coaching is so I mean, that's what I do, right? I do mindset coaching. I coach mindset coaches in a couple of different master classes that different women run, will help with mindset and just that's powerful. People pay a lot of money for that, and it's all already in this thing. And it's go your own pace. So would love to if you have any more questions, if you want to me to one-on-one with you and help you understand how it works, any questions you have, there's no stupid questions. Please feel free to ask me questions. But yeah, I just wanted to kind of let you guys know. And it is legacy, it's a digital marketing, legacy builders. It's so awesome. So thank you for just hearing more about this. And I just would love to pray for you that if you are seeking what's next for you, or what to add to you, or what the breakthrough looks like for you, or how to get your voice out there, or how to find your voice, I just want to pray with you that whatever that looks like for you, God, would you just show them, bring it to them, make it clear, help them see it, help them find it, and bring that confirmation to them of what it is. And I just thank you, Father, for your promises are true for them and through them. In Jesus' name. All right. Well, thank you guys. Let me know if you have any more questions.